Hello.
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 How's it going?
Good. Are you still in the parking lot?
I'm just about to pull out.
You what's that?
I'm just about to pull out.
Okay.
Are you? No, I see you there.
Yeah.
You'll be following me.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
So we just had a good dinner.
Oh, did you just fall behind me?
I just passed you.
Oh, okay.
Apparently
There we go. Famous days.
Famous Dave's. Yeah, it was actually good. That was my first time there. So kudos to Famous Dave's.
Yeah.
Yes, shilling for sponsors on the show. Because that is
we
what
get advertisements from Famous Dave's.
Yes. You guys want to advertise on the podcast? Reach out to me. You can reach us at seanmcentity.ca.
Exactly. Oh, people shopping.
Yep.
So, where are we headed?
So we are going to the Club Regent Event Center. This is our second podcast in regards to this venue. And we're going to go see Cheech and Chong.
So, yeah.
Yeah. We talked about Cheech and Chong on that other episode previously. So I don't know if we're going to get Todd to do another rendition of a Cheech and Chong skit or not, but...
It's a hassle, man. Are you giving us a hassle?
I'm not giving you I'm not giving you no hassle, man.
It's raining out here, you guys. I sure hope I'm following you.
I don't know if that's you behind me or not. Did you pass the one light?
Just about to turn left here on...
Yep, then that's me, you're behind.
Okay. Can't make out your plate.
No, you can't make out anything in the back of my cars. We had a pretty decent snowfall yesterday, and it's nice and gross and slimy on the roads today.
Yeah. Oh, I bought a snowblower.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, I went, it was actually Home Depot online, and they had them on sale, and they were an electric one that's got like a headlight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was, I can't remember now, it was like a 169 regular, or no, it was 97. I can't remember now.
And where did you buy it? You said you bought it where online?
Home Depot.
That'd be homedepot.ca?
That would be homedepot.ca. We figured, because we were talking about tires the other day and snow and it's coming, and everybody and their dog just lose their minds as soon as the snow hits. Just as you saw a couple of days ago, when we have our first one. Luckily, I don't live that far from work, so I didn't have to. It didn't take me that long to get home.
Yeah, there was so many cars in the ditch. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'm sure the snow tire business was booming last couple of days. So I figured the time to buy a snowblower is before the snow comes, not after, because that's usually when everyone goes crazy and there's not left anywhere.
Yep.
Which I can't see because, there's only so many snowblowers unless you're buying a new one every year.
Yeah. Yeah, Sylvie has a snowblower.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's you.
Yep. She also has a car starter.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
Didn't she have a newer vehicle?
No, she does. But I still go start her car. Yeah. I'm worried that eventually she's going to need a new car starter, and then I'm out of a job.
Well,
bad.
You have to be good at other things.
Yeah, I am good at the other things.
Yeah. So I I went online. We had the Black Friday, and then it was Cyber Monday, and the whole.
Yep.
I mean, you couldn't get commercial enough with Christmas. I had to go and throw another, spend a bunch of money day.
I think that was created by the government, right?
I don't know. Must be like a marketing union or something, or have to get together. How can we get people to buy more crap before Christmas?
Yep. Just another excuse. Mother's Day is the day where the most amount of cards are sold.
Mother's Day?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. And flowers. There's always that 50% markup or more around Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's like the gas prices go up just before a long weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. Explain that one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure ain't because, the oil prices, they tend to go up, the week before a long weekend. And then they say they're not gouging, so I don't know. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, getting back to the snowblower. We kind of veered off at Albuquerque.
Yep.
So yeah, I figured I'd look online and I looked on the flyers. It was either there or Canadian Tire or I think Rona. And depending where you live, when you hear this, you may not have those stores. You probably have your own different type of stores. But yeah, it was on sale, and I figured, you know what, I better get it. Last one I bought never had a headlight, so this one here is a little bit better. And I think I paid a lot less for this one, and it's worth more because of the Black Friday special.
Yep.
And it was actually an online sale only. You couldn't get them in the store. You had to buy them online.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't have to worry about having to go down there and beat the crowds to try and to get one. Because if you saw I don't know if it was on Facebook or someone who was having. Had some videos and it showed the Black Friday sales in Canada, and then they had the Black Friday sales in the US.
I saw that video, yeah.
Everybody's so polite; they're all walking in,
clapping. Was it clapping?
Yeah. Yeah. In the US, everyone's like, you think there was like a fire in a building or something. They're trying to get out.
Now, I have a question. I have a question about Black Friday sales.
Okay.
Do they have Black Friday in Sweden?
What's that?
Do they have a Black Friday sale in Sweden?
Oh, that's a good question.
See, I'm trying to pull the Swedish listeners in. I want them to interact with the show. What are you guys seeing in the show that you like? Who are you people? Please contact me. In fact, I'll even go one more. If we can get someone that's willing to be on the show, we will find a way to call you, Skype you, or some such thing. But anyway, go on. Continue with your story.
Yeah, our budget's fairly low right now, so we may have to do the Skype thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right, I think I was done.
Shit.
So actually, they're supposed to email me with the ETA or whenever the snowblower is supposed to arrive, and I ordered it Monday. Still haven't heard anything to say it was shipped. They say they had the order.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a tracking number yet, so
okay.
We'll wait and see and stay tuned, and we'll see if that ever shows up.
So they didn't even give you there wasn't even the offer of you can pick it up at the store because it was strictly an online delivery sale. Did you pay for delivery?
Oh no, because I'm having it delivered to my store, the closest store.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just pull in and grab it and pick it up. I could have had them ship it at the house, but then of course they show up and you're not there, and then they leave a tag, and then it's just a big rigmarole. So I figured, if it shows up during the day, ends up getting to the store, then Bob's your uncle. I show up and load her up, and away we go.
We have we get stuff. Well, I mean, for me, it's not an issue. Sylvia works from home, but I guess you don't have the option of having it delivered to work because no one would ever be able to get it to you at work.
Well, to get to my vehicle with a snowblower.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah.
Through the parkade, through the tunnel. Yeah, it'd be kind of a... I'd probably get some funny looks.
I could do it at my place. Probably pretty easily.
Yeah, plus these ones are, I think they're just kind of a plastic bottom.
Okay.
So they don't really I don't think they have wheels. You know, like, I don't think they have wheels.
Oh, okay, so it just slides.
So it just slides on the snow, and then you can, you know, blow it in whatever direction you want because you can adjust that.
Yeah, we had to keep our driveway clean through the snow. We had clients coming over for somebody's business, right? So she shoveled once, I shoveled once, and then I shoveled again. Because I always got to make sure it's clean. Right. And we had one client. I'm going to call this guy out. He's actually he's a new client. I'm not going to say his name just in case he doesn't want his name on the show. But if you're listening, D, I'm talking about you. But anyway, he locked himself out of his car.
Right.
So he's with CAA, CAA.ca.
Right.
And basically they have a part of the plan.
Is this where we turn? Oh.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is.
Okay, we'll take the next one.
Yeah, well, Yui here.
Yeah. Well, I think the next one. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, can we go in the next one?
I think so.
Oh yeah, we can. Perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he locked himself out of his car. So he locked himself out of his car on the first snowstorm of the season.
Oh.
So they have a thing where, you know, they keep an extra copy of your keys or something, or they have a master to getting into your vehicle or something. I'm not sure how that works, but they'll come unlock.
You give CAA a key for your vehicle?
I don't know how it works, but they will unlock you out. They will unlock your vehicle and get your key out.
Wow!
It's a service as part of their one of their packages or whatever.
Right.
So anyway, what's that?
No. Oh, go ahead.
So anyway, so he waited. I think his appointment was done at like 4:35 or something. And oh yeah, we got to go through this whole parking rigmarole again.
Yeah. Well.
We're just gonna park in the far end and just be done with it.
Yeah, because there's the 26 lanes of handicap ones that are just right in the front.
Yep.
And then we'll be going into the back. Some people, I don't know if these guys are going or not. Okay, well, I'm going to go this way. I guess it's too slow.
Handicap. Yeah, I'm just going in this other lot. I'm not going to screw around.
No?
No.
All right, I will follow you.
Okay.
See if we can find a couple.
I wonder how many people, how many of these people are like stoners?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I wonder if they're going to allow them to rip those during the show.
I think there's going to be a lot of that going on.
Oh, I'm sure there will be, you know, whether it's allowed or not.
Yep. So what's it? Oh yeah, so as he was going into his car, I don't know if he was brushing the snow off his car, and the snow blew his door closed. Or sorry, the wind blew his door closed. So he locked himself out of his car.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So he waited from, I think it was like, his appointment was done at 4:35 or somewhere thereabouts, maybe 5:30. Right. He waited till 8, after 8. So I just hung out with him the whole time, and he played with my kids a little bit. And poor guy.
Oh. This was at like late at night?
Well, yeah, it was like it was 8 o'clock at night.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you park?
Yeah, I'm parked. Yep.
Okay. I just dropped my keys on the floor.
There.
All right. We'll sign off here, and then we'll cap off the episode later, maybe right after.
Okie doke.
With the review of the Cheech and Chong show.
Woohoo!
Right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
You letting me out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you out.
Awesome.
Someone else is trying to get in your spot. So.
That's perfect. All right. Well, we just came back from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. That was good. It was, I don't know, how old are these guys now?
I don't know. We got to look.
80?
They can't be very young. There must be closing in on 70 or something.
Oh, at least.
Like, because they're what? Are they 20 years older than us?
Well, yeah, probably around that. Yeah, probably about our parents' age, maybe a little older.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, so they did. So they did some of their stand-up stuff and some of their songs. Born in East LA, and we had blind
Melon Shilling.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to do that. I was actually quite happy.
Yeah, they did that, and they did. I guess they must have wrote different songs, which is pretty cool. But then again, there's a whole bunch of those albums that we never did hear. So.
Well, we probably only heard like what, 3?
Yeah, probably 3, and then probably a couple. I think I had the best of.
Oh, the best of, yeah.
At one time, and there was a couple of different ones on there, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was cool that they did some old skits. That was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, well, the one that came up, his wife, I thought it was like his daughter.
I know. So I'm like, how they've been together? If they've been together 30 years, I'm like trying to figure out how old she is.
I don't know. She's probably 50s.
Yeah, that's
60s.
Probably about right. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
It was kind of cool that.
Kind of hurt itself.
It was kind of cool that she was introducing stuff, and she was actually pretty funny. She's pretty raunchy. I was kind of surprised. It was a good surprise.
Yeah, she played the MC for the whole night. So
yeah,
or most of the night anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good actually. I kind of thought they might not be that funny. But
yeah, well, we were 9 rows. Was it 9 rows up?
Yep.
So yeah, we had some really good seats.
Yep. Thanks to Mom.
Yeah.
Because that was your gift, and you were kind enough to take me with you.
Yeah, that was my birthday gift from when I turned 50.
Yeah.
So the old farts, going to see the other old farts.
Yeah, it was very interesting crowd. Like there's a lot of old people.
Yeah,
a lot of young people.
Yeah, a lot of old.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, there's like the guy from the Grateful Dead.
It was the front row had a bunch of old stoners. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, they obviously were they bought their tickets early. Obviously, big fans up in the front row.
Yeah, and they were all decked out in the gear too.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know, Canada just legalized marijuana, so there was a lot of talk on that.
Oh yeah.
And actual people were actually threw a couple of joints up on stage.
Well, more than a couple.
But I think that was kind of coerced by him to let everyone know, like, if you want, you could always throw some up.
Yeah. Hey, no, look, now we don't have to buy any for the next week.
Yeah, plus we got another show at 10:30. So.
Yep. Man, well, so I was actually there was a few surprises in the set that. Well, I didn't. I thought they were just going to do just stand up. I didn't realize they were going to do skits. So that was kind of cool because I think their skits are the best.
Well, their skits are kind of based on the same as on the record, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've seen in the past where they've actually reenacted their skits on stage, and they did some of that, which was pretty cool. Yeah, and some of the music was from some of the movies that they had done in the past.
Yeah, it was. Did you know? Like, I was surprised that they were both. I knew Tommy Chong was from Vancouver.
Right.
But I didn't know that Cheech had spent a bunch of time up in Canada at all. That kind of really surprised me. I didn't realize that. Did you know that?
I didn't realize either one of them, was from Canada. So it was like, okay. But I never really got into their history on where they grew up and that whole thing. It was just kind of the albums and that was it. Never kind of went into the bio, but I may even just kind of go in there now to see what the whole history is behind these guys. Because what he was saying that he was in a band in Toronto.
Or no, Vancouver it was.
In
Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, sorry. And then from there, I guess that's where they met. And then from there, they kind of went on. But I didn't realize that he had played. I don't know if he wrote the music or he actually played the music on that. Would you say it was
Diana Ross song?
Diana Ross.
Well, Diana Ross covered the song, and that's how.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how they met each other, was through that song that Chong wrote, and his band. Was it Bobby something and the Vancouvers? Was the name of the band or something? And they actually got signed to Motown, and the song that they wrote, everybody and their dog covered it. It was like, what? And that's how he got his green card to actually be able to work in the United States.
Oh yeah, he wanted us to thank them. Motown for his green card.
Yeah. He was actually not a bad guitar player. Actually, I thought he was just kind of meat and potatoes, but he was actually not bad.
Yeah, well, he knows his way a little around the fretboard, I'm sure, But they said they were musicians first, I guess, at the very beginning. So they knew how to play it, so it's pretty cool. I was watching I saw the guitar, and I saw the amp was on, so I said, okay, well, he's going to do something. And then I saw that there was a bass amp there with the bass, and then throughout most of the night, no one had played the bass yet, so it was just that one song at the end that they did. Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that noise. My water bottle. I was drinking from my water bottle.
Okay.
Here, I'll do it again. Okay, listen. You didn't hear that, did you?
Well, it sounded like peeing at the beginning, and then at the end.
Oh, the water bottle makes a bong sound. It goes. And I was like, oh my god, people are going to think that just came from Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
Just came from Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. I have a sore throat, so it sounds like I just smoked a big fat doogie. But I have a sore throat, and here I'm drinking this water bottle that goes. Oh God.
Crazy.
Oh well. Yeah, it was good. So I think we're gonna go do a deep dive down the rabbit hole of Cheech and Chong over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Check out YouTube or one of those things to see. I'm sure there's lots out there.
Actually, there might be a lot of good stand-up to watch on YouTube. I would suspect.
Yeah, I think they've had a few shows, a few specials like that too.
Just another funny bit here, as I'm driving down Archibald,
Right?
by the old mushroom plant. It smells like stinkweed over here.
Oh, mushroom.
Dirty mushrooms. Oh, God. Oh.
Crazy.
I feel like I'm going to cry. It's really stinky. It's really...
Oh, did you fart?
No, it's the smell. There's a mushroom plant on Archibald, or off of Archibald. And how do you grow mushrooms with shit? And there's always that smell. What?
Oh, you mean like the Burns plant?
Well, no, but there's the Burns plant, but there's also the mushroom place right there. Close.
Oh, great. You got meat and mushrooms all together.
Sounds like a after pot meal. God, it's really, my eyes are watering. It's that stinky over here. Oh, gross. I used to drive this way every day to work.
Oh, I'm lucky I can't smell a damn thing.
Yeah. Wiping the tears away. Man. Oh, okay. I'm getting out of the smell range. Welcome to Winnipeg.
Welcome to Winnipeg.
Yeah, I guess. What? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, when we first moved here, out in the south end of the city, it wasn't totally developed yet. So I guess I had heard this. I don't know if this is true or not, but Winnipeg used to be the bottom of a lake at one point. So I don't know if it's
about 1 million years ago.
Yeah, but the smell of I don't know. The dirt here is black. They call it gumbo. It's just, as soon as you walk on wet dirt here, they call it dirt. I don't know dirt or what it is.
They don't, yeah.
You got like elevator shoes. They just keep going up and up and up and up and up, and it sticks to the bottom of your shoe like crazy.
I tried it. It doesn't taste anything like gumbo.
No. No, I don't think it would.
Yeah, no, we get the weirdest dirt here. It's not dirt. It's not mud. It's like
a clay.
Yeah, it's clay
almost.
Yeah, they don't have dirt. They have clay here. But 1 million years ago, for those listening from Sweden, because we know you're listening, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? 1 million years ago, where we are in Winnipeg, it was all underwater, and eventually the tectonic plates shifted, and eventually there was a landmass here. I don't know how many million years ago, but it was forever ago. But I don't think our ground has ever gotten better. It's all, it's gross. Actually, in my end of town, I think there was a lake there, like, not that long ago, like maybe a couple 100 years ago or something. But the ground shifts all the time, like in Winnipeg, but specifically here, the ground's always moving and shifting, and your house shifts, and then your basement gets cracks along the in the foundation. Sounds like you made it home.
What's that?
Did you make it home?
No, no, not home yet. Yeah, I took a wrong turn, so I'm going down the service road that's really bumpy.
Wow. Yeah, I took a wrong turn, and that's how I ended up smelling mushrooms.
Well, that'll teach you.
Yep.
You don't use well, I guess, no, you wouldn't need the GPS anyway. I just kind of use it. Actually, it's funny because I use my Google Maps.
Yep.
To get to the casino. And actually, it was telling me that every once in a while I'd hear this, it sounded like a doorbell almost.
Yeah.
And then it was saying that, take this route, you can save 3 minutes. So I went, cool.
Yeah, they've actually changed the app, and there's like a little dings and dongs and Cheech and Chongs. It's really weird. I didn't know what the hell was going on at first. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with my phone? Is this like an emergency alert or something? I don't know. But yeah, they changed the app, and it's got this nighttime thing on it now. It was dark at night, and it's backlit.
Yeah, actually, it's been doing that for the last couple of years. Or it's been darker, but
So I have kids. I don't know what's going on.
What's that?
I have kids. I don't know what's going on. I notice things 2 years after they've come out.
Oh. Yeah, you know what they should come out with? Oh, they come out with that already. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Apparently there's this streaming service called Netflix.
Yeah. I think I heard on the news they were going to be jacking the price up.
So, someone was making a comment about that. Is that for real or what?
I believe it's for real. Apparently, because it's an American company, they don't get taxed, I guess, from here. But, I don't know, for some reason or other, they're going to be bringing the price up. And then they're supposed to be releasing it out, was it Japan or China or something, at a reduced rate to try and get some more membership out there. But
what? Well, they did the same thing in Canada. It came out at a greatly reduced price.
Yeah.
I think Canadians, I don't know if Canadians are paying less, but they're trying to get everybody on board.
Well, they've got two different tiers. They've got one that's, I think you're good, you got two, you can have them on your account on twice at the same time. So, say if you're watching it in one room and you're watching it in a different room, you can have them on, two at the same time or a different house or whatnot.
Well, there's
I guess
there's three actually. But
it's three?
Yeah, there's three. The first one is you get one.
Right.
And I think that holds the old price. Or maybe it's $1 more or something. And then the one we have is 2. And then there's the one after that that's 4. But that comes with the 4K resolution.
Yeah, that's the one I have, is that one. So I got 4 of them, so that it's sorry, I just wanted to turn here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that there's no interruptions, because there's nothing worse than trying to go on Netflix and saying, "Oh, there's too many people using your account."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Are they changing the tiers or something, or what? Like, what were they?
Well, all I heard is they were supposed to be increasing the price by a couple bucks. If that, I don't know if that's for both or just for the one type of service or how that all works, but it was just kind of on the news, just kind of in passing. But I never really kind of searched it out to see what was going to happen.
Now,
I'm sure.
Well, there might be a reason for that. Like, Disney's got their streaming service that's going to be coming right away. And they're pulling... I'm in a turning lane. How did this lane suddenly become a turning lane? What the fuck? You don't have a sign? There's a sign on the turning lane that says you are in a turning lane. But there was no option to go straight. Wow. Bad signage.
Welcome to Winnipeg.
Yep. Where signs are a secondary thought.
Yeah. Didn't really see one-way streets until we moved here. Mind you, we came from New Brunswick, so I mean,
yeah.
Our one-way streets was the Trans-Canada Highway, so
yeah.
But everywhere else in town, it was both lanes on one side.
Speaking of one-way streets, we were in your end of town. I don't know, last week, and Route 90 or Century, or it's Route 90, then it becomes Century. But that's one way. And we saw someone coming down the one way, the wrong way. And I'm like, fuck. And he was in my lane, and I'm like, I was like, fuck, he's going really fast. And I'm like, he was in my lane. Like, there's 3 lanes going north, and I was in the far left lane, and he's coming in that lane, and I'm trying to anticipate what he's going to do. Like, do I go into the next lane? Because if I go in the next lane and he's realizes, holy shit, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. If he's going to try to exit, he's going to want to go in my far right lane to get off.
Right.
But then I'm like, but if I move 1 lane over, 2 lanes over, he might assume that I am going the wrong way, and then I just realize that I'm getting out of the way of him because I'm the one going the wrong way. So I didn't know what to do. So I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know.
I would just get into the lane that he's not in.
Well, eventually what he did is he crossed all the lanes of traffic, and I guess he was intentionally going the wrong way on a one-way because he was trying to take a shortcut to get into this parking lot.
Ah, that could be.
I'm like, fuck, dude, that's dangerous. What are you doing?
Or he veered into the one-way street in the wrong way, and then realized, and then panicked, and then tried to hurry up to change his mistake.
No, maybe.
And then freak you out.
Yeah, it was pretty spooky. I had the kids with me in the car, and I was like, is this how it ends? It's kind of anticlimactic.
Y'all. All right, I'm pulling into my driveway.
Awesome. I'll let you hang up, because that'll end my call. Because I'm not exactly hands-free.
Right. All right, then.
Alrighty.
So we shall talk to you Sunday.
We'll talk to you Sunday, yeah. We got that big interview lined up.
Yeah. All right, then.
All right.
Signing off.
Signing off. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.